Hello, welcome. AlmasRecipes here again. Today we are going to do another recipe with chorizo. Since you seem really like chorizo, huevos con chorizo. Today we are going to do papas con chorizo, which is many ways to make it, but today we are going to make it Almas way. So vamos a empezar. You will need 2 or 2.5 pounds of potatoes or 5 medium potatoes, a quarter an onion, 1 pound of chorizo, half a tablespoon of salt, 6 tortillas, 3 tablespoons of oil, 3 liters of water, or 12 cups of water. Optional, you can use 2 avocados and salsa homemade. I just filled my pot with 3 liters of water. I use my cup for my blender because I really like it. It has the measure here. So this one measures 2 liters, but I use 3 liters. I really like my blender because it has the measure here in cups and liters. I also, the blender that I have is Vitamin Mist. I really like it. I really recommended that. It's a little bit pricey, but it really works. It's one of my favorite. I have it for a long time, so I really recommend that one. Alright guys, so I have my 2.5 pounds here. So I have 5 potatoes, like kind of medium. When you buy the potatoes, trying to choose kind of the same size, because if you pick one really big ones and one really small one, so they don't cook at the same time. For those ones, I never cook, and it's just kind of the first time when you cook something, and when you boil something in water, especially with potatoes, you have to have cover the potatoes full and have a little bit extra more water, because we are gonna cook it in medium heat and we're not gonna cover, so the water evaporate. If the potatoes are not full covered, they're not gonna cook the part is not covered in water. It has plenty, it's covered, it has enough, because it's gonna evaporate probably like half an inch when you're done cooking. So we're gonna leave our potatoes over here, and it's gonna take 1 hour, or you could cook it the night before, the morning before, or whatever. Alright guys, so my potatoes been cooking for 1 hour. As you can see, the water already evaporated like at 1 inch, and they're already soft. You can put a knife and they go all the way through, so that's how you know. But also they start cracking up, you see them? Turn it off, and I'm gonna just let it cool down. We're gonna keep moving, and I'm gonna just chop my onions. I have 1 medium onion here, but I'm just gonna use a quarter. I'm not gonna use this one either, and then that one. Take the first layer of skin. So I have my potatoes already here. They're already cooled down, so I'm just gonna peel them, and we're gonna just chop it up. I'm gonna prepare, so before I start frying my chorizo, they're really easy to peel. You can peel it or not, but I'm just going to peel it. I'm gonna choose to do that. I'm just gonna cut my potatoes. I'm just gonna cut it in half, just another half, and maybe cut it like maybe like in 1 inches. They don't need to be cooked as much since already done. So I have my chorizo here. I have 1 pound. I bought this one in the market, not in the packet. I have made my huevos con chorizo like this type of, like it's a lot of different kinds. It's soy, it's pork, it's beef. I have pork here. So if you're gonna buy like that, just ask for 1 pound, 2 pounds, whatever you want to use. This is better for sure, but this one you can buy it in any store. Probably you find it easy, but this tastes better. I know it has a comment that said this one is better. So you can go either way. So 2 of this one, it makes a little bit over the 1 pound, which would be fine. So I'm gonna add in 3 tablespoons of oil. So you can add as many you want or as little as you want. It all depends what type of chorizo you're going to use. I think sometimes beef and pork a little bit more greasy. Soy chorizo does not have a lot of grease, but I'm gonna use 3, and after that you can use whatever you decide, but 3 should be plenty. So I'm having my oil heat up for like 1 minute or 2 minutes. All depends about the stove, because some stove has a bigger flame than other flame. Just calculate, use your judgment. And I have in a medium heat. I'm just gonna add my onions, and probably I'm just gonna fry for 2 minutes. I have my chorizo here. I'm just gonna cut the skin so I can take it out. the skin. If you choose to buy this chorizo, just cut the skin and then take it out. So we are not going to use this skin. We're just gonna dump it that part. So I just take the skin out of my chorizo and just gonna cut it in little pieces like that. So when I put it in my pan, it's easy to fry. So my onion's been cooking for like 2 minutes. I'm just gonna add my chorizo. As you can see, there's already sauteed. So I'm just gonna add my chorizo. My chorizo, I'm gonna cook it for like 7 minutes. And this is pork chorizo. So my chorizo has been cooking for 7 minutes. So now we're gonna add the potatoes. So I'm gonna put like half a tablespoon of salt. You can put a little bit less if you choose. I'm gonna add it now in the potatoes. But I think that'll be plenty. If you don't like more, just use 1 teaspoon, but I'm using half a tablespoon. We're just gonna let in the potatoes for 5 minutes and it's done. If you wanna cook the potato the day before or the morning when you're not doing anything and when it's time to make the potatoes with chorizo, it doesn't take very long. We just wanna integrate the chorizo with the potatoes. My potatoes been cooking for 5 minutes, so they are done. So now let's go make the burrito. I'm just gonna preheat my pan, which is already warm, and just gonna heat the tortillas. You can use corn tortillas if you prefer, or flour tortillas, but today we are gonna make a burrito. Papas con chorizo. This time I'm not gonna add any oil, just like that. So I'm just gonna heat up 2 tortillas right now because I'm not gonna make all the burritos. You can make like 6 to 7 medium burritos. Okay, so I'm gonna make my burrito, and my burrito I'm gonna use avocado. Avocado, this is optional, just if you want to, but I will gonna put some avocado. Come a little bit brown one part, which is not a big deal. Just gonna use this part, so just a couple. This one I'm gonna add the avocado and my salsa. This salsa is really spicy. This is salsa de chiles de árbol, so it's quite spicy, but they give you a little bit of twist. So I'm just gonna add a little bit and just close it. So there's my burrito. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. Papas con chorizo is very easy, and like what I said again before, there's many different to make it. You can fry the potatoes, or you can cook the potatoes, you can cook it the day before. But just ask me to prepare the papas with chorizo, that way it's really simple. Sometimes I do like cook it at night when I'm doing chores in the house, and then I cook it and then I come and make my papas con chorizo. It's really simple, easy. So anyway guys, so this is me, and I'll see you next time. Adios.